Are you looking for the best handheld GPS? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best handheld GPS on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Bushnell BackTrack Mini GPS. The Bushnell BackTrack Mini GPS, $105, is perfect for someone who is just getting into using a GPS and or does not need/want the bells and whistles of the expensive options from elsewhere in our review. This is breadcrumb tracking done well, without the added features that typically drive up prices. Just 4 buttons manage the various screens on this device, with the main function of this GPS of backtracking you back to your starting point. The display shows your path as a series of breadcrumbs and allows you to drop waypoints along the way. There are no trails or detailed maps on this device, simply your track back and forth. While testing the BackTrack in rural Alaska, we trekked out to a high alpine lake through wind-driven snow, which quickly obscured our tracks. The backtracking functionality worked a treat in this situation, as it gives you the big picture on directionality. Don't expect anything more than a 2D representation, however, which means you'll need to use some imagination to navigate. We like to think of the BackTrack Mini as a compass for the new age, a device that provides the essentials when it comes to navigation but isn't bogged down with extraneous features that get little actual use. The display is simple and uncrowded, and there's something we respect about a little device that does exactly what it was made to do. Switch screens to see other options like your elevation gain/decrease, the barometric pressure, temperature, time, sunrise/sunset, and a full-screen compass. One cool feature is the device tells you the best days and times to hunt and fish based on moon phases. You can also connect the BackTrack Mini to your smartphone via the Bushnell Connect app and upload your trips, edit them, and share them with friends. If you need something with a bit more mapping capability, the Garmin eTrex 22X has a long history and, at $75 more, offers route tracking and waypoint logging, as well as a color screen, which makes the device feel far more modern than the Bushnell. The BackTrack will be a bit more accurate with the addition of the Galileo SAT system and an internal altimeter, however, and we found both to be close enough for common use. Number 2. Garmin Foretrex 801 Wrist-Mounted GPS Navigation. The Garmin Foretrex 801, $250, is a fully functional, easy-to-use, wearable GPS device that boasts MALSTD810 plus IPX7 ratings. Though it's got a few features that are more specific to the military, it's ripe to be used by explorers, hunters, and wanderers, all without occupying your hands. Having it on your wrist allows you easy access to the information you need at all times. Like many of Garmin's other models, the Foretrex 801 offers accurate positioning, a barometric altimeter, a speedometer, and a 3-axis compass. New for 801 are 4 operational modes that can increase your battery life from 100 hours to 1000. Users of the previous model, the Foretrex 601, will note that this 100-hour battery life is a 52-hour upgrade on its own. All of this is powered by 2 AAA, lithium, NaMH, or alkaline, batteries and requires only a recalibration when new batteries are installed. The ability to run good, old-fashioned AA batteries gives the 801 zero downtime in between charges and a ubiquitous supply of juice in any corner store. Most of the eTrex series, minus the new Solar, are also powered in this way. The 2.2-inch monochrome display is very basic, though we do appreciate that it's easy to read in the sunlight. Of course, the benefits of a compact device also come with some compromises. Like the eTrex Solar, the Foretrex 801 is not compatible with topo maps, so navigation simply involves following an on-screen vector on an otherwise bare display. Additionally, with Bluetooth connectivity, you can pair the 801 to your smartphone to receive messages, alerts, and the like. But it will only work while you're in range of cell service and will impact battery life. All in all, while we think some features like the Jumpmaster and Kill Switch might not be for everyone, the 801's impressive battery life, reliable features, and simple design are perfect for certain missions and activities. Number 3. Garmin eTrex 22X Handheld GPS. The compact Garmin eTrex 22X, $180, is the very definition of a handheld GPS and one that has been offered for some time. For considerably less money than most options on the market, this is a highly capable device. The 22X is perfect for users who prioritize simplicity over high-end features. The eTrex 22X performs its basic tracking and waypoint marking duties extremely well. Thanks to its compact size, this device takes up very little space in your pack, making it a good selection for expeditions or adventures where weight is a factor. The rugged outer case and 2.2 display won't fail when exposed to rain, splashes, and snow. For a baseline unit, the 22X provides solid GPS/GLONASS reception, though this is one of the most limited ranges of global satellite networks we've tested, tied with the Garmin eTrex 32X and, surprisingly, the Montana 700i. Compared side by side with the SMAP 67i when testing accuracy, the 22X was about 5 feet off in its given location. It is certainly close enough for daily use, but also not perfect. Instead of a touchscreen, the eTrex 22X has buttons and a single toggle for navigating around the screen. Even while wearing gloves, this device is relatively easy to operate. The user interface is noticeably dated compared to a modern unit like the SMAP or Montana series, but it still gets the job done. To the best of our knowledge, Garmin still offers the eTrex 22X as a bit of a legacy buy. It's a device that is still danged good at the GPS in the traditional sense, and has an operating system that is simple to use and understand. We still think that the new eTrex Solar, or eTrex SE if you don't need remote charging, is the better budget buy, but for those who pine for the classics, the 22X makes a lot of sense. Number 4. Garmin eTrex 32X Handheld GPS. The Garmin eTrex 32X, $300, is another solid handheld GPS navigator. With a water-resistant outer coating and a 2.2-inch color display, the eTrex 32X is similar in appearance to the eTrex 22X. The difference is that the 32X comes with a barometric altimeter and a 3-axis compass. That added functionality comes into play in a few key areas. For one, a barometric altimeter is essential in alpine climbing, where choosing the correct route can be the difference of a few hundred vertical feet. The 3-axis compass is tilt compensated, meaning you don't need to level the device to get a proper reading. This is also handy in the vertical realm. It should be noted that the eTrex series from Garmin has been in the lineup for a good long time, and while the functionality is undeniable, we'd quite like to see a processor update come to these little machines. Both the 22X and the eTrex 32X take a little longer than most folks are used to waiting for a gadget to chew over a computing task. Like the eTrex 22X, we still think that the new eTrex Solar is a better option if you're looking at the mid-tier GPS options. You get a modern user interface, better satellite receivers, and the huge addition of functionality by being app compatible. Still, though, like the 22X, we think there's a place for the 32X. This device is simple to use and seemingly not going anywhere. Number 5. Garmin eTrex SE GPS Handheld Navigator. The 2.2-inch high-resolution display is easy to read, even in bright sunlight. Get long battery life of up to 168 hours in standard mode and up to 1,800 hours in expedition mode with 2 field replaceable AA batteries, not included. Pair with the Garmin Explore app on your compatible smartphone for wireless software updates, trip planning, active weather, smart notifications, and additional mapping. Get automatic cache updates from Geocaching Live, including descriptions, logs and hints when paired to the Garmin Explore app on your compatible smartphone. Multi-GNSS support gives access to multiple global navigation satellite systems, GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, Beidou and QZSS, to track in more challenging environments than GPS alone. Plot your bearing with the digital compass, which provides an accurate heading even when stationary. Hike in any weather with the water-resistant design, rated to IPX7.